Okay, that was a disgusting job. I don't want to talk about it. But bottom line, it's vacuumed. Vacuumed. Emphasis on vacuumed, not cleaned. So, we got the chair out. We got the car out. And now we have enough space to actually try and fit the seat. Welcome back, everyone. You see what's happening over here? Too much of a drama. Hold your horses. I'm going to tell you exactly what's happening. Let me just get a flashlight, me trusted light, and let's have a look at what I'm talking about. This is the drama that I'm dealing with. So this is the driver's seat, and you can see somebody had too many tacos. Yep. On the other hand, yep, I removed the one over there. I kept the wiring over there, and I even removed this one again because here's what I got. See the difference? Not the obvious one, which is the color. This is the one that I have on my car. I mean, it's not worse than that one, but still. It's beige. It's 2003 Skyline GT37. Okay? This, on the other hand, is 2012 370Z. Yep, upgrade. Look at the stitches. Look how gorgeous. Big shout out to Jonathan, the guy that actually sold it to me. He was so helpful. He himself actually took it out of his car. So respect, man. Appreciate it. If you're watching this one, thank you so much for that. I'm going to shout you out, and I'm going to need some more parts off you. Anywho's, so this is the 370. I've got driver, passenger. Now, is it going to fit? I don't know. I just took a gamble, and I thought, maybe. Look what he gave me as well. Gave me even the knobs. Yep. Now you see what I'm talking about. So this one is not only heated, it's heated and AC'd. Whilst mine is just heated. So this is my central trim. And this is just a knob. I took it over here just to compare how it sits and where it'll sit. So you see, that's my original one, and hopefully I can somehow retrofit this one. Granted, this one is bigger than that one, so I'm gonna have to use the Dremel tool just to dig. This is the easiest part. Easiest. This is where the drama comes. We've got two problems, or two things that we need to be mindful of. A, the seat rail. Is the seat rail for this one and that one the same? They're not. Okay? So, are they gonna fit? Actually, yes, they will. Let me show you something. So this is a passenger, this is a passenger, just so that we can compare them. And big thank you to IKEA. I got this one off you guys. So this is where the bolts that go into the car. Okay? So if you look over here, all the way to over here, we're looking at 48. Okay? Now, same rail, same side. Again, from over here all the way to there, you'll end up with 48, which means lengthwise it's the same. And yes, I actually put it in just to try it out. It works. The only problem that I'm having is this one. This is the locator. You see? This one, and which is this one. Now it's not in the same place. Which means for me to get this one sit into the car correctly, I just need to cut this one. If I cut this one, then at least I've got 4 bolts, bolt the whole seat all together. Technically, I don't need that locator, simply because it helps locate the seat into the position. I don't really need that, so it has nothing but structural integrity whatsoever. Now, here's the fun part. So if we can overcome the first obstacle, then we'll end up with the second obstacle, which is the wiring. As you can clearly tell, so this is basically the fan and the modules and everything. This where controls heating and AC, or cooling, let's just say. Few wires, they're basically the same. Airbag wire, I do believe it's universal, so it should fit. I just gave it a quick look. It actually fits. This is the main harness, and I guess I'm fortunate enough to say it fits. So same plug, same plug. That leaves me with few other plugs over here. This one, for example. This one, if you trace it, this is for the seat adjustment. Mine fits the same. There you go. I'm just using this one as an example. So you see, it's the same. Now, what's the problem? The problem is this is just one knob, just back and forward. Whilst this one, yep, you can see, it's two. That's one of the issues. Plus, if I can somehow retrofit the heating function, which is from there all the way to the seat, that leaves me with cooling. So I'm not gonna even have the cooling function unless somehow I can wire it. Now, it's wired over here. I just need to wire it into the car. This one doesn't require me to connect it to our aircon because this is just a fan and somehow it blows the air from inside and all. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is the driver. Look at the back. You've got those vents and all. Now I know. A, it's never done before. B, this is for a 370Z. 370Z is just two-seater. It doesn't have back seats, which means I don't have the latch that can put it forward, whilst on that one I do. Now, do I really need it? Nah. Look at that seat, how it sits. Actually, when I put it inside, it did look gorgeous and snug and everything. And dare I say, it's more comfortable than that one. And that one looks like a, I don't know, a couch, how it's designed and all. Now, why am I swapping? Well, A, it's fun. Why not? This one has a better look. B, this one is in a bad condition. Driver's side is in a horrible condition. Other route, how you can go about that? Well, here's what you can do. This is the rail in question. Now, if you look closely, you can see, like say, for example, over there, you can actually remove the rail out of the seat. Now, if you did, then you don't need to cut, you don't need to do anything. It's just take this rail, put it into that. That's what I thought. But in reality, no, it's not. You see, the mounting, they're different. They're not on the rail, they're just like comes out of it. So it's not actually the same, which means if I'm gonna take this one out, I'm gonna have a problem putting it in here. So either I cut that knob and I've got the seat practically can be bolted, which will take me into electrical nightmare, or I can take this one, take that one, somehow do a swapsy, and at that point, I don't know, I've got the rail, but then again, I'm still stuck with the electrical problem. Or, lastly, I can actually take the seat cushions and install them. But again, I'll end up with the same problem, which is electrical. So the best route, cut that knob, at least you'll have the seat easy to install. Everything else, all the motors and everything pretty much attached and connected to the rail, which means if you're going to remove the rail, you're going to remove pretty much the whole shebang with it. So I'd rather have the rail original. Plus me cutting that knob, I'm not compromising the seat. Worst case scenario, I still can sell the seat if I have to. All what I need to do is somehow with the God's act, retrofit the wires that I have on the car into this one. I've already anticipated one challenge, which is the AC or the cooling function. I may not be able to get the cooling function connected simply because I don't have the wiring from here to the knob into the car. You get me? Or you're lost? Hopefully you're getting me. Because over here it already has the heated, I can just connect it. I don't know how we're gonna go about that, but yeah, big shout out to Jonathan. Thank you so much for the seats, appreciate that. Thank you to IKEA for the measuring thingy. I don't know what would I done without you guys. This nightmare, I don't even know where to start. I honestly don't know where to start. But boy, I love them. Now, The astute of you will say, hang on, Sal, this is black. That's beige. The hell you doing? Well, if we reach that bridge, and that's a big tall F, big F, I got you guys. Yep. And I even got 2 shades. 2 shades. Just to be safe. I can mix them, add a bit of a black if I have to, in order to get the exact color. Plus, I mean, think about it this way. Whether this color or this color, either ways, they're gonna, I don't know, blend better than the black one. So this designed for seats. Okay, so it's not like anything. Yeah, Clyde's. Check him out. They got good price. And the color that I'm going with is grayish white. Yep. So I might actually go with this one and see how that goes. So this is the nightmare that I'm dealing with now. I guess for the first order of business, cut the knob, at least to know that the seat can bolt on. So whatever applies over here, probably gonna apply over here. Feel me? Sweet. Let's get on. Finally, we've done it. These are the pieces that I had to cut. There's a plastic thing on top of it, so you just need to remove it, and that releases basically this one, which used to be here. Poof, it's gone. So, I managed to cut this in the other side and give it a bit of a spray just to ensure that it's all black. Sadly, my Ryobi tool died on me. The rotary tool died on me because I used it to cut it, so it died halfway through. Funny enough that I actually bought it back in 2020 and it's under warranty still. So I went to Bunnings and got me wireless one because they didn't have the one that I got. Sweet. So this is a brand new one and it happened to be $10 cheaper than the original one that I bought. So ta-da! I got $10. Where to spend it? God knows where. Alright, so now that we cut this and that in all fury, this seat should mount flawlessly onto my car. Which brings me to the wiring drama. At least we got this one. So, like I said, this is the main harness, and if I can hook mine into this, at least one would hope that the power should work, because this is a module, it's connected, everything. So one would assume that if this one is connected, then everything else should be connected, beside the heater. And yeah, oh my god, I honestly don't know. Beats me. I don't know how it's gonna work, but hey, we take the win as it comes. Now the seats done. I just leave them aside. And I've got Big Bertha over here. Yep. For us to test the seats, we kind of need to clean the mess. This is what I'm dealing with. So, these are the wires. I can just leave them aside, but then again, all the rest is just a nightmare. So, vacuum, then shampoo or something? I don't know. I just definitely need to clean pretty much everything. Once that is done, then at least I can feel comfortable putting the seat to test it. I'm not going to show you how to vacuum. You know how to vacuum, right? So let's just vacuum it and we'll take it from there. Cool. Okay, that was a disgusting job. I don't want to talk about it. But bottom line, it's vacuumed. Vacuumed. Emphasis on vacuumed, not cleaned. We've got some sticky stuff that I don't even know what was that. Next up, I'm gonna shampoo the crap out of it. So I'm gonna apply some shampoo and cleaning detergents and whatnot, let it sit for a bit. Then after that, with the brush and the drill, I'm just gonna go to town with this one. That's the only way for me to clean it up. This looks like a nightmare. Yep, let's get on with that. I'm not going to show you the whole process, but you need those attachments, the small one, the big one, and you've got a reliable impact gun or something. Then this is actually not orange agent, this is a concoction I made myself. Shitload of chemicals combined together with a tiny bit of water. So you see, you just spray liberally all over the place and get your trusty tool, put it on top, and see, and this is how you go to town with it. This is how you clean it. A bit noisy, but it gets the job done. Sounds good? Let's get this whole drama done. It's not perfect, but boy, it's cleaner. No rust spots, no gunky, wet, weird stuff. Mind you, the carpet is red, what do you call it, wet. And this is basically marks from the shampoo because it's still wet. It's wet, see? Wet. Now I can get the shampoo machine and dry it up, which probably I would do, but then again I'd rather not, just so that let the smell help clean up as well. I mean, looks wise it does look nice. I'm really happy with that. It's cleaner now. I can work with this canvas. Okay, job well done. Look. Ugh. Job well done. Now imagine I'm gonna do the other one at one point, but hey, one battle at a time. This one I'm really happy with. Now once officially it dries enough, then at that point we can just test fit and get the seat and hopefully work with this drama and see what can work and what can't work. I mean, it would be better if I work outside, but nah. So, we got the chair out, we got the car out, and now we have enough space to actually try and fit the seat. These are the holes for the seat, so let's give it a crack. I'm not gonna tighten all the bolts, I'm just gonna try to see if they line up or not. Good. What do you think? Lined up. And over here I just need to wiggle it and shimmy it just a bit, because you can clearly see that the hole is here, same on the other side. So it's actually pretty cool. I don't even need to modify, change, replace the rail. I'm really happy with it. Now you see how it's sitting all the way to the front, and the seat, it's all electrical connected to this one. So now I'm going to remove the seat, the bolts, put this one to the back and try to see if I could get the connection connected, whatever it is, and see what goes on. Alright, here's what I know. Here's the new seat. This is the main power, and this wire goes to the seat adjustment. So this one straight up to the knobs, to switches, and this is back into the power. Now this is my old wiring. This should connect straight up into the power. It's the same plug basically. There you go, it fits. The problem is, this is the one that this one should connect to. See my point? See how short of a distance? I only have this much. Now in theory, if I connected this one to the power and this one to the knobs, then at least I think I'm halfway there. That leaves me with shitload of other wires that I don't even know where they go, which basically puts me in a position where I'm kind of stuck. Electrical work is not my forte. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so see, I even connected this one. So this is a replacement switch that I had. I even connected this one over here, which fits perfectly. Now granted, it doesn't have the same switches. See, over here I've got more than this, because this one is only forward and backwards, that one forward and backward, and even the back lumbar. But it didn't work because I need power. So I've got some issues here. I need to get back to Jonathan, the guy that I bought the seats from, and see if he can hook me up with the actual wiring that goes from over here to the seat. And maybe I can Frankenstein this with that in order to get something done. But at least for now, we know that the seat itself fits, and to me that's a win. And we cleaned the area, and again, that's a win. So in theory, guys, if you want to mount 370 2012 Skyline seat into your 350 V35 2003 Skyline, you don't need to change the brackets, the rails. Just cut that tiny little knob and you're good to go. It's over there, the knob is over there. Just cut it and you're good to go pretty much. Not bad, huh? Alright, I'm gonna have to stop at one point. Let's just have a look how it sits now. Oh boy, not bad. Now that's your mugshot. So, if you like what you see, stick around until next episode, and hopefully I'll have the wiring to work with. You take care of yourself, okay? Yalla.